Hello everyone, welcome to Just Spirit It. Thank you for joining me. My name is Elizabeth, and today I come with a channeled message. I ask Spirit what we need to focus on, what is best for our highest good at this time. So I was guided to use Spirit Messages created by John Holland. And this is what I got. Listen, relationships, and vulnerability. As soon as these cards came out, I knew this is going to be important. I knew this was going to be big. Especially in this time and day that we're living in. We really don't listen to what we should be listening to, I feel like, and we're starting to notice that. I feel like our souls are starting to push us to really hear what's going on, really listen to what's going on, and by that I mean we need to start listening to ourselves, start really paying attention to what our heart and soul is, urging us to do, is wanting us to live our true and authentic self. Really, digging deep and finding what we believe in, what we feel, who we are, and really accepting us, our whole selves. I feel like with a lot of the influences and distractions in the world today, it's more about going along with, saying, yes, this is me, but really going along with what you see, hear, and listen to that's in your surroundings. Whether it's on TV, your neighbors, in the streets, at home, wherever, we tend to follow the trend. And yes, that is normal. That's what we've been doing for forever as humans. But I really feel like this is a time to listen to our soul, listen to and go within, to find our true selves, and which will lead to happiness. I also think that we should listen to what people are really saying, really hear their words, listen with open ears, I guess. We listen to what we want to hear and interpret it to how we want to. But if you really listen, especially if you find yourself asking questions like, why are these kind of people in my life, or why does this type of person keep popping up back in my life, or why do these situations keep happening, or just the same thing over and over. Really listen, because you will find what people really think about you, how they really feel about you, and why they are in your life. What purpose are they in your life for? These are the things that we need to be listening out for. Like I said, especially if we have those kind of questions come up all the time. Really listening, to, really ask yourself, what is this person in my life for? What's their purpose in my life, and what's my purpose in their life? Is it really working? Do they really need to be there? Especially if they're causing upset and drama in your life. Same thing with situations. What brought you to that situation? Were you really listening to what it entailed, or how you got there? It's all about listening and really hearing the truth. Every situation and relationship person in our lives is mirrored. This is what we are. This is what's going on inside of us. What we see in the world is what's going on inside of us, and also is what we're attracting, what we're giving out. So also listening to how you speak to people. What are you talking about to people? What are you saying about yourself? What are you portraying about yourself to these people? Really put yourself in their position now, and and really hear what you're saying. You can be attracting these type of people in your life just by what you're saying. So, really taking a look at this. This is really popping out. Green healing, healing those relationships with just by listening, really hearing what is going on. It's just very important, just listen to what you're saying, how you're portraying yourself, what you're attracting. It's all about that going inward and really finding your truth and accepting yourself. Vulnerability, this can lead us into vulnerability, a vulnerable situation where we, excuse me, I'm sorry about that. So as I was saying, this can leave people feeling vulnerable, especially when we haven't really looked inward for a long time. This can feel unfamiliar, scary, just thinking of all the possibilities it can bring, and most of the time it's things that we are scared of. That's what we think, when we're vulnerable. If we might not looked inward so long, we might be afraid of what we might see, or, how are people going to react towards us if we start to see our true selves and be our true selves. Some may leave, some may not like it, and some may even get mad, just depending on what they're doing in your life and why they want to be in your life and why they don't want you to see your true self. So this may seem like it's going to lead to, a challenge, but really once you get past that and start to see your true self and be your true self, you will find that everything will come together. You'll be happy with everything in your life. Everything, and once you're happy, everything around you starts to become happy. That's just how it is. That's just how the universe works. If you're negative and you're not happy, a lot of things around you, most things around you tend to be not happy. So this is my message for today. Listen to yourself, listen to other people, what their purpose is in your life. This may feel, scary, leaving a vulnerable position, but it will lead to happiness. So trusting yourself, being yourself, I believe it's just so important, especially nowadays, to just really trust yourself and be yourself, because a lot of the times, there's situations and things out there that are trying to keep you from that, and it's all about moving forward and being peaceful. I feel like it all leads to peace, and that's what we want, peace for ourselves and everyone around us. So that is my message for today. I hope that it reaches you with lots of faith, love, and hope. I hope it resonates with you at this time. Also, just remember that you are not alone. You have a spiritual team. Whoever you call upon to protect and love you, they are there. They're willing to connect with you. They are connected to you. You just have to spirit it. And all that means is just ask. Just ask, be open, and listen. All right? Thank you so much for joining me today. May you have a great day or night, whenever you view this. Again, this message was done with Spirit Messages by John Holland. Thank you again.